immediately we knew that this was a language that we could speak safely, and talking to the horses and learning to listen. Learning to listen is listening to yourself. The horses, interestingly, we found out had obviously been from rescued horses as well. So there was an affinity for Ollie to work with an animal that had possibly been where he had been. With Ollie, there was a resistance to understand, to accept that journey. The immediacy of, yeah, this is it, this is the tool, this is the key. But it had to be done in bite-sized pieces, because otherwise you can't read a book all at once. You just can't. Or if you did, you wouldn't remember the significant points and have to go back and refresh. You might remember the feeling of the journey, but you wouldn't remember the more important points. And so it's a bit like reading a book. It's a bit like Oliver is writing his own emotional chapters. He's reclaiming himself, and he's rewriting his story from the belief systems that he's had through the help of the horses. So am I. So I know it's an immediate transformation from taking ownership and not being what other people expect you to be, not being just a mother, not just being a carer, not just being a housewife, not just being an 11-year-old boy or a 12-year-old boy, not just being the naughty boy, not just being the boy that goes to special school, being Ollie, engaging and identifying with who he is. So for him it was immediate, which is why the kickback was so huge.